Let's get this sorted, man. Let's see if this is any better. Yeah, the Greelz. Pop out chat. As soon as you men are in the stream, let me know if it's any better. For the man who are watching I was about to say the DVR, the fucking video afterwards. What's it called? The VOD, the video on demand. If you're watching the VOD afterwards on YouTube, we're just having technical difficulties at the moment. Basically just everything out of fucking sync with each other, which is always annoying. Alright, let's see. It's better now. We working now? Alright then. But now I can see that this ain't working, my stream widget, which means I need to reset this. Chat box. Boom. There we go. And that's working now. There we go. We're working. Ah, hate it when that happens. It's just randomly out of sync for no reason. If it happens in a recording, it's fine because it will record the individual stems and then I can just edit it and then you won't know none the wiser. But live stream, can't edit like that. But thank you for letting me know though. Thank you. Before I started getting into the album and then realized it weren't working. That would have annoyed me more. React to 046's new album. I really want to, but I don't know where I'm finding the time. Like literally, I'm doing a double stream this weekend because we're doing a Greeley's album now, and we're doing the City Loop album on Monday. The Posse Shot album, joint collaboration, should we say? And then next week, I want to say someone's dropping in the week for next week, but if not, 046 can definitely run. Definitely, but I have a feeling someone else is dropping by next week, and I can't remember who. So yeah, hold tight on that though, because I do want to get round to them. Their newest single that I reacted to was, yeah, really fucking good. Shout out 046, man. I believe pre-order package has to come here. I won't listen till I have the record. Listen, man, you gotta support the brother. Maybe that's the good karma that's gonna be coming your way. Oh, Monday's my birthday. Alright, Lizzie, love that. Nah, it'll be at the usual time. It'll be like an hour before now, kind of ish. I'll aim for 9:30 rather than 10:30. As well. So if you're about for that, Liz, let me know, man. Oh well, just join the fucking stream. If not, then I hope you have a good one, brother. All right, let's get started because I don't want to waste much more time. We did our 96.5.6 FM. We did our smooth radio settings. So let's listen to some music, man. We need to go theater mode with this.
Welcome to the album.
A little clear of the throat like that. Everything's working, but I do need to turn this up. That audio. Alright. Let's try that one more time. Be there with bells on, lad. Love that. Greeley's, yeah, the Greelz.
Welcome to the album. Before we begin, grow up. That's it.
Grow up.
What? You thought you were going to get an album about graph, about prison, about knives? No. It's time to think about tax, business, and a wife. Grow up. Oh, I want to go to the club with my boys, and if anyone looks at me funny, what? You going to fuck them up? No, you got to grow up. That's what you got to do, all right? Have you got health insurance yet? No? Well, then get on it, all right? You're 29. It's time to take off the shorts. Put on some pants, all right? Yeah, you're cool. You got a lot of Nike shoes. Great. Do you have any dress shoes? No? Get some. Little, they're $60. What are you waiting for? Grow up. All right? Yes, it's a great album. Yes, it's full of a lot of rhythm and fun. But don't forget about tax. Don't forget about paying your registration. You're not a gangster. You're parking in a disabled spot. Grow up. Who am I, your mother? Speaking of, have you called her yet? No? Well then don't listen to the album Call Her and then put this on, okay? Grow up.
I like that. Let me tell you why I like that a lot. Does that lead into Grow Up? It doesn't. See, Grow Up would have made sense to go next. It really would have made sense to go next. But alright, it doesn't. Next one will be Good Day 3. Which also actually works with the theme of that. Because although Lewis Spears has done it and it's presented in a way like it's presented in a comedical, that ain't a word, but it is presented in a funny way. But then there's substance there. He does mean that. He does mean grow up. All right, he's not saying everyone needs to go get fucking health insurance now. But the meaning being like, at some point, you have to grow up. It's not all about going to the club with your boys. It's not all about being the hardest in prison and being part of a graph crew. Like, cool, you could do those things. There's nothing wrong with that. But at some point, grow up. That's what I'm taking from it anyway. And so although it's like funny, and although it sets the tone for the album and kind of what to expect in terms of subject matter, it's also, I feel like it's still true to Greeley. I mean, Lewis Spears, I know, is his very good friend, and I know that Greeley does his own stand-up comedy, etc., etc. But yeah, I just feel like that works. I feel like that works. As we lead into G'day 3. G'day 3 and Now or Never 2, I've done reactions for, so if you want to see my full initial thoughts, go and check that out on YouTube. I'm going to kind of just breeze through this. I'm not going to... I've even broke down both of these songs on my On a Level show episode with Greeley, which is something that I'll be bringing up whilst this is going on. So whilst this track's playing and we're listening to it, let me just get the link for that. I need to introduce myself. My name is... Yeah, the Greelz.
Very nice to see ya. Hey,
It's been a long time.
And I'm still getting sick of all this shit. So I wrote a little something like this, and I'ma spit it real quick. Hey, I pick up the pen, then I'm writing again. Kinda pretend I'm at peace with the lies I try to defend. These other rappers keep on acting to align with the trends. I try not to vent, but again, now it's time to repent. And it's just the same shit, I was right at the end. The politicians are corrupted by the sides of the brand. While the wallets getting thicker, they still fight to condemn. Wonder why the common people stop confiding in men. But at least I haven't been fighting with them. Getting high with my friends when I sit inside of the pen. I paid the price for my actions and did my time to amend. While these criminals still living off their life for the spend. And me, I'm not worried if my rhymes will offend. Tony Abbott got headbutted and I'd like to extend appreciation for the reason that I try to commend. Cause at least there's repercussions for their crimes.
That the link in the chat is the link for the On a Level show episode with me and Greeley. So if you haven't seen that, that's a good listen to go to after this. Feel free to just save that in your watch later. If you have seen it, then fantastic. But yeah, one of the lesser viewed ones, but one of the better ones in terms of content, definitely.
Politicians never suffered enough. We're spoon-fed and groomed up for the government's trust. Then they wonder why
Headbutted my shoulder, but I'm here.
They treat it like rape in the parliament and cover it up. Fuck, how would they like if we uncovered their smut? The allegations that they kept us swept under the rug. Having faith that the leaders is just a punch in the gut, while they keep embezzling with all the funds that they cut. Shit, I'm not bothering at all, but Scott Morrison or any other dickhead that thinking the God follows him.
That flows hard. Chaz, when you're dropping a heroin rap video, I've already reacted to it, but I need to trim it and put it up because UMG have fucked me over.
Rumors the country said he's turned it around, but then he goes on a holiday while it burns to the ground. And I still believe that Abbott needs to sit in the cell. Well, I guess that he was close when he was visiting Pell. While indigenous communities are living in hell, they are
your shit.
back on camera benefiting themselves.
By the way, this is nearly on 100k, man. Just go and listen to this in the next couple of days. Just bump that over to the 100k.
It makes me sick to my stomach again. It's just the same shit with a different Republican. You would think that it ends with the prince kicking the bucket, but the history repeats it. It's beginning to plummet. Imagine the whispers within the liberal summit, the propaganda, the planted, and all the shit that
Monday, bro. Axis Monday. We're gonna be doing that.
And the people get poorer, but still as big as the budget. And you and I can talk a bit on the topic, but while I'm rapping this track, that will be skimming the profit. Then you would have to be stupid to think these dickheads are honest, but still they keep you distracted while they are picking your wallet. They will have you thinking that they did you a solid, while they sit in the office and keep the shit in the closet. The media keeps you hooked.
Like this just has so much substance. You know what I mean? Like it's just so much substance in one fucking freestyle, man. And again, I don't. Although I've spoken to Greeley and we've spoken about the different characters that he's going at here and the different organizations, governments, MPs, etc., etc. There's still so much more that probably flies over my head, or that I won't feel as much as you, man, will. You know, you, man, who are in tune with everything that's going on, you're gonna feel this a lot more.
The environment while they fill in their pockets, dog cunts. Wonder if they ever will listen. Fuck a seat in the Senate, they need a federal prison for dealing under the table with all the rest that is hidden for polluting.
Yeah, as I said with Greeley in that episode of On a Level, there's so much that's still so much said here that still applies to our government over here, and a lot of higher ups over here. Like it's mad how the thing contrasts. So like although the people are different, the morals are still as fucked as each other's.
The rivers and putting chemicals in them for abusing the children and disrespecting the women, for protecting the pedos to get a better position, for the victims affected by their pathetic religion, and then they think it's accepted and that their sins are forgiven. This is for the people in systemic conditions, for when they're given the kids in detention centers are kicking, for stealing the land but never getting permission, for the culture neglected and their inherent traditions, for the stolen generations that were sent to the missions, and for the history lost when all the records were missing. They keep on pushing their hate with this embedded division. The rest are pushing for a treaty that never was written. Keeping it late instead of working together. We're just trying to find a balance.
I like the little
turbulent weather, but this infection keeps it growing bigger under the surface. We need
we'll call that the Greeley.
Cancer like a surgical center. So a big fuck you to the pervert defenders that are serving their friends for Rupert Murdoch's agenda. But they keep on working with it, never turn to surrender, and have no shame at all for social circles that end us. So just think, big Greelz got the link. Had my eye on the target, but now it's past the brink, and we're all aboard the ship before it started to sink. So I wrote another track instead of asking my shrink. Have a look at the book, it's there written in ink. They've been fracking the earth, gas is beginning to stink. Do you think they care about the tap water you drink, or how their actions nearly made all the koalas extinct? I think that they're never gonna learn.
We got koala bars, son.
And I'm still up on my work right.
So much. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. Do you realize how heavily edited down that On a Level show episode was? Bro, do you know how long we was recording for? Just talking about this track alone. I'm telling you, there was so much. And that was me skimming over certain things and not like asking him, because I knew that we just didn't have enough time for it. Like, honestly, I could probably upload that thing unedited as its own podcast episode. Like, honestly, the thing was so long. Like,
I'm just another bitter rapper with some wordplay, aiming at a government that's riddled with the worst traits. Didn't give a fuck how much your purse weighs. Sick of all the greed buried deep within this cursed race. They're still whipping the earth, so here's a verse, and I'll wait until they're dead so they can tell me how the dirt tastes, cunts.
Dun, 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 dun. Produced by Larrikin. Alright, that's Day 3 as we go into Now or Never 2. Another song that I've heard, so again, we're gonna let it just slide and run. We're just gonna kind of just get just a reminder of how this album opens out. Although we've heard it, I'm still gonna listen to it because it's important to. Plus, I need a shit, so we're gonna listen to this and I'm gonna go for a shit. Can't lie, bad timing, but a man needs to do what a man needs to do. Question. These are the important questions that you need to ask when you grow up. When you shit, do you like shit for like 2 minutes and then bounce, or do you shit for like half an hour? Like when you do the business, how long do you need to sit on the toilet for? That's a question for you, man, to think about. These are the important questions. Bam, bam. Go pump that turd, bro. I'm not going half an hour. I'm not going. I don't need half an hour. I'll be real. I'm a 2-minute man. I could do it too, unless I'm ill, unless it's like a bad stomach or something. I can do a 2-minute. Shit, for 2 minutes I play on the phone, Fred. You know about that?
It was like I forgot about my past and I have made it to this. Left the memories.
Alright, we're all in the same boat. I think mine's gonna be a bit more like a water pistol, but we're here.
Said I get the point, but never was embracing the gist. My shit slipped, took my temper and I gave it a twist. I was sick of all the haters said I'd taken the piss. Prayed it up.
This instrumental's so hard, man.
Wish that I had made it through the shame that I lived, but I never gave it up or let it fade at the miss. Stay and persist. I was aiming for my name on that list. Waited the distance, writing with the pain at my wrist. I was looking death in the face, so I gave it a kiss. My demons fiending, keep on seeking for a dangerous twist. And I guess that it was harder to be hated by bricks that are faker than silly silicone and fighting the tits. Was sick of the whispers consistently escaping the lips. Was listening to idiots, but it gave me this gift.
Did I ever have enough to give? I was just a kid, used to have to take my mum to gigs just to bust a spit. I was young with the hunger big as 100 ticks. Little did I know in the distance I'd hear.
I also need to listen to Complete's new track with Mercules. I need to listen to that.
I was in love with the succubus little fucking bitch. Ripped my heart out till I didn't have any trust to give. Chugging liquor with substances was a sudden fix. Then I got stuck in a dumb abyss of destructiveness. This bit of disgust started getting discussed a bit. I'd become addicted to double vision and drunken fits. I've sunk and pissed for fun, but then I've done it just to live. I must admit at times I've been very tempted to cut my wrist. But now I know not to run away when the thunder hits. A proper captain does not abandon his sunken ship.
That bar is so hard.
I know not to run away when the thunder hits. A proper captain does not abandon his sunken ship. I'll stay in flight cause the day I die or I'm done with this. I wanna be as loved by the punters as much as Hunter is.
For anybody listening that's living the tough, stuck in the prison and wishing they weren't sitting in cuffs. This is for the people that have given enough, but the system has restricted and diminished your trust.
For anyone who ever thought that liquor's a must and wake up the next day and just sit in disgust. This is the stuff that I wish we discussed. There's more to life than just kicks that are dripping in blood.
Yeah, and we're still doing it and owning the stage.
My bloodstained Nikes.
We wrote on the page, still repping my home where I go and that is shown on my face. We're both known to be the greatest set of Rome in that state. And I know I made decisions I wasn't hoping to make. I hit the bloke in the face for the wall he chose to the face. A total disgrace that I put him in a coma for days. For the judge to take my freedom and then throw it away. It's okay, cause now I get to own my mistakes. I did my time and shown the ownership for bones that are break. And I'm the
Minx,
first
have a good one, bro.
I like to go for a paint, but that night I lost my shit and I had chosen my fate.
Brendan, both of these man going in. Like, bar for bar, they're just holding their own weight. And I love the fact that they're so 50-50 in this track. Like, it frustrates me whenever you get a song that's where you've got one MC that's kind of doing better than the other. Like, it happens. Of course it's going to happen. Like, I just love the fact that they're so equal here. But yet they're still stylistically, like, different from each other. You know what I mean? This is their middle ground for each other, but they can both, yeah, I just really respect what they've done with this song. You can tell they've put the time and craft into this.
But go with the way was a moment, my hope was at stake. It made me notice some mates that have been prone to be fake. And when I changed my perspective, it's when I've broken the chains and had to show what was great as soon as they opened the gates.
Aye, for every dickhead who didn't give me respect, viciously said I was a gimmick and I didn't connect. All the shit they would give me cause I was considered a threat. What's the bet that these fucking idiots just sit and regret? Cause I remember when I started all this shit with the fact we wickedly wrecked the city with the lyrics we said. We stayed true to the vision we initially set and kept our dignity through every single slippery step. And I remember spending any little bit I would get at the studio, truly broke, littered with debt.
Like, there's so much like story context within this as well. It tells you a lot about like their come up and what they've had to do to get to the point where they're at. So it's almost like I get to talk my shit now.
Yeah, I used to have to pay just to spit at a set. Now I check the mic, then the mic gives me a tech. The missus that left the
give me a set.
liquor and stress. Little did I know that it would go and pick in success. It was affecting my profession, so I hit it and wept. But then expressing my depression had the biggest effect.
So you better admit that we're on top of the scene. Giving back when all these rappers
Really
are
inverted all the rhymes from the first one. It's crazy. Manners, I'm with you, bro. 100%. And I didn't even know that until Greeley explained that to me. And you know what I mean? So then to go back and listen to it and people doing side by sides and everything, it's mad.
The bottles of pain, the models and the lot in between. It's not what it seems, it means you've forgotten the drain. You gotta retain the passion that you gotta attain and be the person that you always really wanted to be.
Coming from teaching the craft, the ones that want to be clean. We get the lads at the prison and accomplishing dreams.
A song is a trait as long as you get on it and say you honestly need the honesty. Honor is key.
Now we're dropping off bombs and we're watching them flee.
Hopping a bait, shock them, then we drop and repeat.
We're becoming everything that we wanted to be.
I promise complete and Big Greelz got what you need.
Can't quit till I've written my last quote. Spit with the lips still drip to the hard road. Won't go skip at the part, put a tip at the jar for the kings of the past as my past grows. Oz hip-hop lives in the heart though, not this shit that a pimp of the narcos. Seems more shady than pips and tomatoes and pricks that think that they live in Chicago.
Lives in Chicago.
I can't slow down now, I'm ditching my cargo. Can't go funk in my life drunk. Every night comes with the price of the strips of a barcode. Some spit for the chicks and bravado, then they witness that it's a mirage though. All the riches, the kicks and the cars ain't shit, but I laugh when the spit is your last hope.
Sick of the kids hitting the pit, pin the glass, so we're sticking all the tickets to the bin. But the shops go better, we're ready to get ahead with the rhythm of this collector's edition. But the shit isn't Tarzan's.
Tick, 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 ticks and the stars glow. Second to skip quick like a trip to Serato. Quick as a fast flight, every minuscule minute's a gift that we can't blow.
Can't go, kicking the bucket quick in the dark road. Catch you off guard at the end like it was Sopranos. Got wisdom and wisdom, but then my ticket is different. And I spill up a vision with every singular bar road.
Picture my bars, bitch, and you picture Picasso. I picture your bars, bitch, and I picture a Garbo. You really thinking we've come so far that we're nearly finished, but you're merely wishing this isn't even the start, bro. What?
Hard, bro. It's hard. It's just hard. It's just hard. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a very strong opening to a fucking album. Good Day 3 and then Now or Never 2. That is a very strong start. Like, let's not lie. That is a very strong start. I rate it. Fully fucking rate it. Right, I'm gonna go bust this 2-minute shit. In the meantime, I'm gonna be selfish and play a song of mine. Because I'm selfish like that. What can I say? We'll play Charlie Says, because that's only 2 minutes long. Right, 2-minute break, and then we're back. So, pack your bong, roll up your spliff, pour yourself a thing, make a tea, get some water. I don't know. Maybe rub one out in the next 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes or so, yeah? 2-minute break, people. Let's do it. In a bit.
Man are complimenting, man, and they're getting upset. So fuck that. Let's just get on to them. That's what I'm on.
Charlie says.
Them man can say whatever they want, it don't count until
Charlie says.
your boy ain't ever been #1 in the country until.
Charlie says.
That's right, they respect my opinion, yeah, they wait until.
Charlie says.
But unless
Charlie says.
you don't speak until.
Charlie says.
Oh, wow.
Charlie
That's a pagan bet, you will not back him. Your favorite MC, I'll match him, attack him with a 16 and blast him. Billboard baggins, claim your lord of the I beg somebody just slap him.
Charlie, we can play that game.
Pick any MC, then I'll go clash him. Why are so many MCs moving real damn sensitive? Lies, lies upon lies, it won't stick, nah, I'm not letting it. Fried, they read the road man's guide, nah, I will not get this shit. I never bust a gun, but with my pen don't stand next to it. You're two-faced just like Harvey Dent, I bleed Enigma, Jeff Hardy bled. You sleep on shit hard like army beds, I set the bar that they hardly met. Coming in hot like RB said, these girls are plastic, they're Barbie dressed. They pay attention cause Charlie's winning. Bet you thought I was gonna say
Charlie says.
them man can say whatever they want, it don't count until.
Charlie says.
Your boy ain't ever been #1 in the country until.
Charlie says.
That's right, they respect my opinion, yeah, they wait until.
Charlie says.
But unless
Charlie says.
you don't speak until.
Charlie says.
Slice the toast would do just fine, but a cannibal when me wants bodies, I'm craving. The ones who talks about chefins and shavings, queffins and bladings, I don't wanna hear you. I need to start spelling pagan with an I. Cause I'm not on a setting. Spell it like P-U-G-U. Can't spell pagan without putting you in it. Cook fried skillet, cool like I'm mayo, harsh like dark spirits. I do not pay no attention. Don't listen, sit down, behave. Don't do as I do as I say so. What's on today's show? Past the mic, hot potato, molded like Play-Doh. It became so volcano. I remain so on top of my game, on fire in NATO's. You spent your paycheck putting your side B first. But you have a princess, how come she didn't get your P first? G first, let's check and see, cause I'ma go set my T first. You can't spell daughter without order, putting your D first, dickhead. Them man can say whatever they want, it don't count until.
Charlie says.
Your boy ain't ever been #1 in the country until.
Charlie says.
That's right, they respect my opinion, yeah, they wait until.
Charlie says.
But unless
Charlie says.
you don't speak until.
Charlie says.
But unless
Charlie says.
you don't speak until.
Charlie says.
But unless
Charlie says.
you don't speak until.
Charlie says.
That's right, they respect my opinion, yeah, they wait until.
Charlie says, but unless Charlie says, you don't speak until.
Charlie says.
Look at that for timing, people, timing. I did squeeze, and but I had to wipe a couple extra times. It wasn't exactly, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I'm only messing. Alright, let's do this, man. Let's continue. Right, now we're into a portion of the album that I haven't heard. I've heard... No, I haven't heard any... I've heard Wombat feature with Island Fever. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks in a row that I haven't heard. So let's do this, man. Impressive. To be fair, I still think I've got 1/3 left to do, but because I got the initial bit out now, I can wait a couple hours, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not lying, bro. Like, I can do a 2-minute business. I spent probably 1 minute just wiping. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the important conversations we need to have. Yeah? Alright, let's go. Thank you. Featuring Denny, Sporadic, and Egg. Let's go, man. Bag of features on this project. Dubstep drop.
They got me searching for that better life. Got me searching for that reason.
I believe that's Greeley's vocals on the lows and then Denny's on the high. That's a nice contrast.
To try so my demons, oh, I
Just smack my pee.
be searching. They got me searching for that better life. Got me searching for that reason. To try so my demons, oh, I think. But I'm leaving you behind, oh, I think. But I'm leaving you behind.
I was in a
war in a daze where the devil plays. Couldn't see in a haze in the
Is this sporadic?
pepper spray, living in the fall, pissing up the wall, get my head a break, man, the messy gutter generator, get away, will I separate from the shame and the heavy weight? Oh my god, I'm afraid at the end of days, mental walls bend the brain, tripping into space, sipping on my fate, never safe, let me demonstrate, start to get a little jealous, will I get a second date, and how the fuck you going sober, setting up a serenade, dreading jiggy coffee or to celebrate with lemonade, body every problem in front of me, I'm a renegade, deep breath, now I meditate, special place in the Everglades.
That's nice. The way he ad-libbed that was clean. It was pulled off really nice. Like, I like, sometimes when you have those, not gimmicks, but you know what I mean, when you try add those different things in there, sometimes they can be executed wrong. Like, the idea is good, but it's executed wrong. That was executed the right way.
I'm a renegade, deep breath, now I meditate. Special place in the Everglades, levels to the game, I'm forever in the race, loving, learning, gaining, levitating, living in a better space.
Hard. That is great. Came up with him on the battle scene. This collab has been 10 years in the works. Hard verse. Cheers, JB.
But I'm leaving you behind, oh I think. But I'm leaving you behind.
Yeah, shout out to Larrican on the beats as well, man, as I did see that comment.
Got stuck on the first.
Has Larrican produced the whole, yeah, he produced the whole thing, didn't he?
Never take two, come a long way just to wait for a breakthrough. Make moves forward, but of course it gets late. Doesn't mean you can't wait at the water and escape too. Gotta find hindsight for a safe view. Take the L's with the dubs, then pay dues. Life fucks you over, just trust the process and hope for a way to say thank you. Took a while for the demons to leave knee deep in the dirt. Had to work for the dream, not the first time that I turned blind to the fact. Take it back to when I first lurked to the scene. But here we are now with the verse as a team. Connected by roots that have turned to a tree. Yeah, we search for a reason to murder the demons and learn as we lead to serve on the beat.
Got me searching for that better life. Got me searching for that reason.
This is a hard hook.
So my demons, oh I thank you. But I'm leaving you behind, oh I thank you. But I'm leaving you behind.
Yeah, got left behind, now there's nothing to live for. Try twice, second time, gotta give more. Stay nice, even if got left behind, now there's nothing to live for. Try twice, second time, gotta give more. Stay nice, even if you hit piss poor. Some useful advice about life is that shit raw. Skip forward, don't rewind it back. What's important is beside the fact. If your shit gets rorted, try and adapt. When the path gets steep, just climb the track.
All three MCs here have had very clean storytelling as well. Like, everything's just so easy to follow along and understand. Clarity is great on all three MCs here.
Rely on the fact that it sheds some light. Starts a grey haze, but the end's in sight. And parting ways, sparks a bend in time. Find the reason your demons won't let you fly. Have belief any grief slowly rectifies. Insane in time. Find the reason your demons won't let you fly. Have belief any grief slowly rectifies. Insane brain games, no rest at night. Stay true to get the cheddar, you might get in strife. In hindsight, you always wonder what was better in life.
No crazy punchlines or double entendres to my knowledge, unless a couple flew over my head. Just simple storytelling in it, but it's effective in that way. It's very to the point. It's very yeah, it's storytelling based. It's not about being crazy lyrical, but it's lyrical. Lyricism isn't always about punchlines and double entendres. Lyricism can also be about storytelling. It could be how you present your bars, and the fact that I am able to understand it, or so I believe to understand it, yet there be substance underneath most of the bars there. That's good lyricism. Big debut verse would have been good for him for 15 years, man. Good. Glad to hear, man. But yeah, both MCs, solid fucking verses.
Searching for that reason to try, so my demons, oh I thank you. But I'm leaving you behind, oh I thank
Debut verse. All the peeps in here, man. Yeah, man. Hard. I like that track. Who written the hook for that one? Did Denny write that? Greelz, did you write that? Did you write it together? Let me know. I like that. I really like that song. Searching for a reason. Listen. I've had a conversation about new headphones. These are looking tired. I told you I need new headphones, but I can't find ones that I like. Okay, I'm not going into this because I did this on the chill stream. Basically, I need new headphones that are good quality, like the same as these, if not better. These are Audio Technicas. These cost like £150, so they're like $300. Yeah, I need something if not better. I might have paid more for these actually. I don't know. But let's just say 150. So let's just say that as a rough benchmark or higher. But I need them in white because it's just a staple that I have white headphones. All of the ones that I like and want within a reasonable price are black. And otherwise they're like $1,000, like $2,000. Like, I'm not paying $2,000 for a set of headphones. Like, yes, I'm a music man, I'm not a music man like that. So yeah, either way, really certified in a second, because Denny wrote that hook hard. You catching Sue 6ix9ine tomorrow? Yes, but I'll watch it in the morning because it's on at like 4 a.m. here. I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. to watch it, so I'll watch it when I wake up in the morning. Chill said it sort me out. We'll see. I'm not expecting anyone to fucking buy me expensive headphones. Like, me on the hook started with a beat and then the hook with the MCs in mind. Hard. Love that. Yeah.
I'm so wise, all the kings will say I'm certified.
Trap shit.
And I'm still grinding with my merchandise. It's fresh shit, it's what it's seen, it's smelling.
I love that synth, that distorted, raw crunch that it has. Oh, Tattoo Vast is fighting. Yes. Oh yeah, I see that on I think Chill put up something on his story about that.
Gotta shout him out because we're double spitters fresh. Heads will check the grills, the length is known around as Mr. Reds. I hit the set and never give a shit with any super set. I'll sink the ship, they'll hit the deck. I'll give the rep the kiss of death.
This must hit hot. Have you performed this live yet? Because I imagine this hits different. Different. By the way, that sweatshirt there is hard. I like that. Big Greelz.
Fresh heads will check the grills, the length is known around as Mr. Reds. I hit the set and never give a shit with any super set. I'll sink the ship, they'll hit the deck. I'll give the rep the kiss of death. Shit is different, seems just missing just a bit of depth. A million heads at image flex in every clip I'm clicking next. As if I didn't guess a bigger trends the industry projects. It feeds this game as Simon says to fit it.
Performing it on New Year's for the first time. It's gonna go off, bro, I'm telling you.
With the internet.
Because I imagine on a big speaker system at a live show is where it's best enjoyed.
Shit is tense, I guess we're living for them bigger checks. We used to say they're selling out, but now they did it in defense. They could pick a fight at any side that wanna sit the fence. I stuck it out and chose my side to try to find a bit of sense. They'll think they'll hit the press without a drip of sweat. I'm thinking what I give to see a lyrical commission said I'm
for a term of his natural no, I always get the title of that project wrong. For the natural term of his,
they'll hit the press without a drip of sweat. I'm thinking
I always get it wrong.
See a lyrical commission said.
For the term of his natural life. Yeah, there you go. I know it's Trem anyway, but one of the hardest fucking albums I have ever heard to come out of Australian hip-hop. I said it.
I miss the vets and couldn't count the kings in just a single breath. These kids will get no sympathy for history they didn't check. I'm so wise, all the kings will say. These kids will get no sympathy for history they didn't check. I'm so wise.
Alright, listen, you know what? That's a very good point. Do you know the amount of men that are probably blown up? I'm not gonna say who, because I don't know for certain myself, yeah? The amount of men who are blown up that probably don't know even the basics of the history of Aussie hip-hop. That's nuts, innit? Like, if you said names like Lyrical Commission, if you said names like Kings Connected, like, are they gonna know who them men are? That is a very, very interesting point, because then it leads to a conversation of, do you have to know the history of the scene that you're in? Are you obliged to? That's a good question.
The single breath, these kids will get no sympathy for history they didn't check. I'm so wise, all the kings will say I'm certified. Got dope lines and I'm still grinding with my merchandise. It's fresh shit, it's what it's seen, it's smelling fertilized. These dirty rhymes are only way to say what I've internalized. I'm so wise, all the kings will say I'm certified. Got dope lines and I'm still grinding with my merchandise.
I didn't recognize that one off the...
It's fresh shit, it's what it's seen, it's smelling fertilized. These dirty rhymes are only way to say what I've internalized.
And then got the old school feel with the scratches.
Let's start it like this. This is hip school. What the fuck, I got you stuck off the realness. I got
Scratches are so hard.
Since the days I was a poet that was paralytic, had to get it stepping through the street but didn't lack the credit.
That multi is so clean. Listen to how he opens up in the first 2 bars there. He's fit three multi-syllable rhymes in 2 bars. 2 in the first.
Since the days I was a poet that was paralytic, had to get it slipping through the street.
Oh, sorry, 2 in the second. He ended, yeah, 2 in the second. Paralytic, had to get it.
Since the days I was a poet that was paralytic, had to get it slipping through the street, but didn't lack the credit. I say these disconnected rappers getting apathetic.
That's a 4-syllable multi.
Well, they can't hack the method, better selling crack instead. It's evident I'm back and better at it. Check the flavor that is dripping from the fader. Danger's cutting while he scratch a record. Tell him Larry said his beats will slap your head and put you back and check you lack respect if you don't grab the packs he edits. I've been a battle vet and sent to every state to rep my name, but then I take it home and shown I didn't have to leg it. Spent my
Man was sent all over, and man repped Tassie no matter who I battled, no matter where I went. Man repped where I was from.
The lesson stacking text is
Kizza, what you saying, bro?
for getting up and cap a toy if they've been tagging reckless. Name a rapper that's been at it that relentless. I've been putting others on so much it makes the rest start acting jealous.
I've put so many people on, it makes other people acting jealous. Alright, listen, do you know the amount of man I've had a conversation with who have gone, yeah, Greeley's help, man, still. Like, I can say that Greeley has helped me. Man has offered out a hand when he's like, right, when I first started doing the Aussie shit, when I first started getting some attention, man was one of the first people to reach out and go, yo, if you need a chat about anything, let man know. You want me to explain anything, let man know. You need anyone when you come out here, let man know. Like, Greeley's one of the realists for that. So that bar, you are allowed to flex that bar.
Told these whippersnappers step up to my plate and make my day. I need a bit of inspiration for some calisthenics. I'm so wise, all the kings will say I'm certified. Got dope lines and I'm still grinding with my merchandise. This fresh shit is what is seen as smelling fertilized. These dirty rhymes are only way to say what I've internalized. I'm so wise, all the kings will say I'm certified. Got dope lines and I'm still grinding with my merchandise. This fresh shit is what is seen as smelling fertilized. These dirty rhymes are only way to say what I've internalized.
Well, I've internalized, so I've been wanting to say this shit. This shit's been on my mind. I've been wanting to say this, and now this is me presenting a small portion of that to you.
I run this bitch. King of the yeah, I've been there. I'll wreck you and your young flock. Clean off. That's my speed. Fight to win in whatever type of test we're facing. Daily making the
Love.
best.
Greelz, nothing but love, man. It's the reason why we're here, man.
Back up a bit, give me some elbow space.
Give me some elbow space. This just feels like it just needs to be moshing right now, you know, like that, like.
Cause I'll be up in the mix. Real shit, doing it.
Hard.
The definition of ill still. Time for you to recognize.
A little bit drawn out at the end, but you know what? It's still nice. It's still nice.
I excel, then prevail.
I said it on that podcast. Listen, I said it on the On The Level show, man. I still mean it now. Stretch one, I know someone who Greeley's repping for hard right now. Stretch one coming out. Big up and coming, man. Hard. Whenever I've heard anything from him, hard.
Case closed, like Greeley said, they can.
Excuse me. Puberty didn't hit me that hard. Yeah? Liam, thank you for subscribing, bro. What?
Case closed, like Greeley said, they can take no joint. Been a threat with that fake tone. Yeah, I kill him dead with his flame stone. I never miss when I aim close. Been a pest, cane toad. Grind late for those pesos. Couldn't bear the weight of this payload, but our back breaks. Greyhound on that cat chase. Never Henny sipping, got that cascade. Backflipped in that rap game. Said get the mark and I'm unchained, untamed, unsigned, and I'm unfaced. Ain't cunts change for that front page. Fuck fame, I don't trust lanes.
Man said I'm unsigned and I don't give a fuck. I am an unchained dog out here and I'm coming for your neck, rude boy. Nah, man, hard. Hard. Don't wind man up. Yeah? Listen.
Case closed like Greeley said, they can take no joint. Been a threat with that fake tone, yeah, I kill him dead with his flames thrown. I never miss when I aim close. Been a pest, cane toad, grind late for those pesos. Couldn't bear the weight of this payload, but that back breaks. Greyhound on that cat chase, never Henny sipping, got that cascade. Back flipped in that rap game, said get the mark and I'm unchained, untamed, unsigned and I'm unfazed. Ain't cunts change for that front page, fuck fame on the trust lanes. Had to bring it on wax, shut down set when I'm spitting my rap. Try to pick up my rhymes, but I push them right back. Won't get in my club dress looking like that. Still rock, all black with a fitted nightcap. Try to hold me down, think I wouldn't fight back. You can do it like this, but I did it like that. And the crowd goes nuts when I finish my track. I'm like spitting bars from the...
Nah, the way he switched that flow and then started going a bit faster, just yo.
Dress looking like that, still rock, all black with a fitted nightcap. Try to hold me down, think I wouldn't fight back. You can do it like this, but I did it like that. And the crowd goes nuts when I finish my track. I'm like spitting bars from the south side.
That is stretch one, bro. Liz, that is stretch one.
The devil's in the mix and it's on. Talk shit, but they didn't want it outright.
This song makes me want to walk into Bunnings with no mask.
Too deep and it's gone. THC when I wake up, don't switch no sides, that's locked. Still got no time for a fake cunt. Stand still when the shit kicks off. They'll grind for the paycheck, still grind for the culture. Had to get a bullet taste test, get burnt skin, smell it like solder. Spend a long time on the tape deck, shit change and we'll get a bit older. Doesn't matter how bright that your flame gets, still gonna freeze when the scene gets colder. Just learn, never had no manager. Big tank, got gas, full stamina. No time, just dates on the calendar. Got a long life, can't step to the caliber, ayy. Best state per capita, THC still spit it right back at ya. Gotta get it done, stretch one to the place, unseen with the bass, E-Dak on the camera, yeah. Since George Street had enough of hearing them talk.
And then Greeley did the opposite, so Stretch started off with a slower flow and then sped it up, and then Greeley started off with a faster one and then slowed it down for the second part of his.
Cheap, so I open doors and they all squeak, and I'm here, but when they try walk free, this is my house. You tried out and you'll find out I'm doing upkeep. I've been awake most of my life and I'm getting tired of seeing these cunts sleep.
We're walking off for the both of them. Yeah? We're taking a stroll. We're taking a stroll. A young left and right. A young step. Yeah? How about that? How about that? That was for the both of them. That ain't just for Greeley, that's for Stretch as well, yeah? Understand? Nah, man. Wind me up. No. I was gonna spot on the floor. I was like, no way, you can't do that, blood. Oh, funny.
Case closed like Greeley said, they can take no joint. Been a threat with...
It gets harder every time I've heard it. It's just getting better. Yeah? Case closed like Greeley said, they can take notes.
Been a threat with that fake tone, yeah, I kill him dead with his flames thrown. I never miss when I aim close. Been a pest, cane toad, grind late for those pesos. Couldn't bear the weight of this payload, but that back breaks. Greyhound on that cat chase, never Henny sipping, got that cascade. Back flipped in that rap game, said get the mark and I'm unchained, untamed, unsigned and I'm unfaced. Ain't cunts change for that front page, fuck fame on the trust lanes. Had to bring it on wax, shut down set when I'm spitting my rap. Try to pick up my rhymes, but I push them right back. Won't get in my club dress looking like that. Still rock, all black with a fitted nightcap. Try to hold me down, think I wouldn't fight back. You can do it like this, but I did it like that. And the crowd goes nuts when I finish my track.
I'm like spitting bars from the south side. Put the devils in the mix and it's on. Talk shit, but they didn't want it outright. Roll through too deep and it's gone. THC when I wake up, don't switch no sides, that's locked. Still got no time for a fake cunt. Stand still when the shit kicks off. They'll grind for the paycheck, still grind for the culture. Had to get a bullet taste test. Get burnt skin, smell it, I sold her. Spend a long time on the tape deck. Shit changed and we get a bit older. Doesn't matter how bright that your flame gets. Still gonna freeze when the scene gets colder. Just lurk, never had no manager. Big tank, got gas, full stamina. No time, just dates on the calendar. Got a long life, can't step to the caliber. Ayy. Best state per capita, THC still spit it right back at ya. Gotta get it done, stretch one to the place, unseen with the bass, A-Dak got the camera, yeah. Since George Street had enough of hearing them talk cheap, so I open doors and they all squeak, and I'm here when they try walk free. This is my house, you tried out and you'll find out I'm doing upkeep. I've been awake most of my life and I'm getting tired of seeing these
Can't sleep. This is the kind of song that I'd love to hear an all-star remix. I'm imagining...
From the south side, put the devils in the mix and it's on. Talk shit, but they didn't want it outright. Roll through too deep and it's gone. THC when I wake up, don't switch, no sides, that's locked. Still got no.
I can imagine a syntax junkies on this, but either way.
Time for a fake cunt, stand still when the shit kicks off.
I'd love to hear Scrub and Flows on that. Yeah, Scrub and Flows. I'd love to hear them on that. No man, hard track. Hard fucking track. I rate it. I rate it! How about that? Yeah, that's my favourite song of the project so far. That's my favourite track of the project so far. Tasmanian Hip Hop Collective. Something to something. Ain't that what we did in the rapper tag? That's hard. Yeah, the Greelz. Larrikin. Actually, how more music.
Yeah. I used to party like Luca Brasi. Salamanca wanker on the booze was gnarly. Getting blind while the time kept moving past me. So I grew to start the Taz Illuminati. It's THC, whole scene will get the back up. We put the work in and made him look slack. But I've been around since I was a neighborhood fat. Kinda made him eat shit, big dumps from a Mac truck. Yeah, tell them pack up for a mission. I've been back up in the kitchen, cook a track, and then I'm chilling since the captain copped the flog, and I just had to be the villain. If you catch him chirping off, it's just
why does
cook a track.
Greeley right here, yeah, looks like he belongs in Lot Stock or Snatch. Yeah, he looks like he belongs in an 80s British gangster film. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Then I'm chilling since the captain copped the flog, and I just had to be the villain. If you catch him chirping off, it's just a rapper that I'm killing. Like I'm too dope, giving cunts the chills. I come a long way from the club, munching pills, and all these rappers wanna step but won't touch the skills, and that's why they all still can't fuck with Greelz. I said I keep it active, had to douse it with the flames, but the shit is getting crowded, so I found another.
That drum pattern reminds me of Kanye West Monster. Wait, is it that track I'm thinking of? Or is it another one? I don't know.
But the people keep on passing while they're shouting at my name like, yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz.
Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. See, I only heard it once and I already know the hook. That is very important for things like live shows. From a musical standpoint, not the greatest thing on planet Earth. But when you're in a live audience, one of the greatest things on planet Earth.
Yeah, the Greelz.
That's smart.
Yeah, the Greelz. 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 If I didn't try win, had to fit right in, had to get my name up and then risk my skin. It was a long, hard road just to think life's grim until I went for a lurk.
Homage to Biggie, yeah. All Biggie, yeah.
In like Flynn, it was Melbourne, Brisbane, Perth, down to Adelaide, Canberra, Darwin, stepping on the battle stage. I travel states, taking shots like a candidate and couldn't keep me out. Greelz knocking down your barricade, yeah. It was do or die cunts. We put Tassie on the map with a unified trust. Try count all the places in the sewers I've done, but still I love my city like Newey loves tons. Yeah, I'm too fresh, can't rag on my style. Just try to keep it grills and then crack a wild smile. And the haters can don't hate on all my tracks a while. I'll take it back to when I told them I'm an Apollo child. But I had to put the work and made it clear around the fact that I made them meet the words. I had to force it down the hatch into the fans that held me down when I was feeling out of whack. I'm sending all my love and you can hear them shouting back like, yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, yeah, the Greelz.
Yeah, yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, the Greelz. Yeah, yeah, the Greelz. Look at her footwork. Oh, yeah. Obviously, he can't twerk like me. He can't slut drop like me. There's a lot of things that Greeley can do, but he hasn't got the bunda that I do. Have you not seen the frame and size of me, people? I am built like your local mini fridge. You can't chat to man. Yeah, alright. We've established that. Let's keep it moving. We've established this. At me. That song's alright. That song's alright. Again, live performance settings is what I imagine when it comes to a track like that, though. Fun video as well. Like I said, Biggie inspired, you can see, man. Island Fever. We have heard Island Fever.
Anytime that I try to escape, and I know got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor.
Apparently this track is an older track that's finally made it to this project, but apparently this track was recorded a while ago. You don't want this smoke. I agree, listen. No, I give you the respect you deserve. But don't chat. Liam knows. Don't chat. Talk to me nice. I am your friendly neighborhood local mini fridge. You gotta talk to me nice, brother.
She gets claustrophobic, too many get lost and hope they can then go rock the boat, but forgot they know there's no room where they want to go. They can't cope with they cross the ocean. Too many lives, pots are broken. Still more for the lost devotion. The cost of moped around is what's been holding them down and it stops the motion. If they're never getting out, where they're gonna settle down? Everybody's getting sick when you're gonna see them around any day that you may see a face that you hate when you know them, when you're living in the town of the smallest shit. The boredom hits, all the kids get distorted quick. The thought that when you get torn from it, the rest of the world then falls to bits. It's a place that we call home. It's a place that you take in a brace in a small zone, break at the cage and escape it in your phone. Wait till the day that you break at the door. Don't go, let it undone. Just know that it grows when you won't get enough. Run flying away, won't find you a change no night. Then we'll stay if you hide when the sun comes. Can't break the template. Can't wait to shed the dead weight. Can't wait to take another look at a life, but it's hard to get your head straight. But you break from the chains and can make the escape, and the change you imagine is plastic and fake. Still trapped in the days, gotta snap from the frame, but the fever is deep and it captures the pain.
Got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Anytime that I try to escape, and I know got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Then I find when I break at the cage and I made him a slave to the island fever. We got a slave to the island fever. He's afraid so he stays living day to day the same way till he dies and he finds a reaper. Know why? Island fever. Why fight a diva? You know the type that's lie behind their nice demeanor. Trapped inside of a cycle, the mind gets weaker. No life, and in time you'll see the lies and deceiving. It's likely to feed him or read him alive. Don't bite the feeder. One day they'll be right with a life or the light. Never mind, they'll be twice the creature. Living on an island confined by sea. It's like hide and seek to try find a leader. So many sheep in the line wanna be you like the rest. Why? Well, fine, let me see. It's a place that we call home. Although it's a place that you can't get a break from it. Also, face it, a false flow. Get away, but you're just gonna stay. Keep chasing a false hope. Also, they're done with the view. Choose to refuse trust, then run from the truth. Struggle to do stuff, just drunk in a mood. Nothing is new. Cunts get stuck in a loop. All the drama depart, well, it's hard to say. When they're far from the place in their heart, like a castaway on the path of a darker day. When the karma is calmer, the drama will start to fade. Till then, they're torn from the crap. Born with no course, of course it is that. And they're raw from the core when they're thought the facts, and they're never gonna know they were caught in the trap like black. Got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Anytime that I try to escape, and I know got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Got a bit of that on the favor. Then I find when I break at the cage and I made him a slave to the on the favor.
Strong. Da Vinci for producing that one. Alright. Nervy, nerve. Enter the E to the RVE. Short but sweet. For sure, man. The reason I didn't pause that much, because again, I've done a full reaction on YouTube. If you want to go catch that, you're more than welcome to. We are track 9 out of 15 people. We're going to do this and then have one more break. So we'll do this song and then 5 to, or say 10 to 15 we'll do after. So yeah, let's get through this track, have a little water break, and then continue. So yeah, where you at? Not where you been. Tell me right now where the fuck you been. It's not that, it's where you at, featuring Nerve. Let's go. Shout out to the 40 to 50 people that have been in there consistently, man. Shout out to you, man. Graham.
Been the boss, we told her to back up. Big team, ready state that we catch up. Lives connected at a stronger the track, and we ain't gonna snap, pull tight like it's cat gut.
Ain't gonna stop till we tear the map up. Call Greelz like where you at.
This reminds... When was this recorded? Is this an older Nerve track? Because this sounds like the Graham era of Nerve. Obviously, a bit obvious what it's considering we're spitting on Graham, but... Ah, my ear, man. Oh, I have problems with my ears, people. So, it's probably these headphones. Yeah, this reminds me of like the 2018 version of Nerve, and I'm not mad at hearing something like this again. Not mad at hearing it. Shout out to you, appreciate it, Liam. N to the E to the.
Been the boss, we told her to back up. Big team, ready state that we catch up. Lives connected at a stronger the track, and we ain't gonna snap, pull tight like it's cat gut.
Ain't gonna stop till we tear the map up. Call Greelz like where you at, cuz. Been a minute, time to spit the facts. I got a little bit to say, now it's time to act up.
Walk past too quick in the head spun. So many shows still pump for the next one. Think I won't go in, better call if the phone don't ring, then you gotta get.
Wrote it this year, got him and Larrikin on a Larrikin Graham beat for old time's sakes. Yeah, this sounds like the classic Nerve we ain't heard in a while. It's mad.
Take a look at all the work that we get done. Foot to the floor, still wanna hear the rev run. And we ain't talking DMC, get golly on track, then we dance like it's F1. G to the R to the A to the A to the L to the A to the Y. I'm a bass with the bars, can't leave to the 8. Gotta tell MCs to get mine. Just feel the bass, I help build this place. I can't turn back on it like time.
I help build this place, I can't turn back on it like time.
But they can't fly by, yeah, there's been a quick 5 and I never say Nerve, not grind. A lot of these cunts just mates for the gram.
Spy, I'm on a live stream. All right. Can I call you back in like 45 minutes then? Alright, 1 minute. Wait. Say that one more time.
Shout out to the live stream.
Yeah, strong. In a bit, bro. Man, like Spy.
Fly by, yeah, there's been a quick 5 and I never say Nerve, not grind. A lot of these cunts just mates for the gram. Shit gets sticky, just stuck in the jam. But the real ones still got love for the fam. While the laggers act at the wagon band, man. Think I'm in the bandwagon, damn. I've been on board, the law of the land. And I've known no one since no one's young. While no one knows, so talk to the handbrake. I've been on board, the law of the land. And I've known act at the wagon band, man. Think I'm in the bandwagon, damn. I've been on board, the law of the land. And I've known no one since no one's young. While no one knows, so talk to the handbrake.
I'm not in a bandwagon. I've known no one since they were not like. I've known no one for time. No One Network and that whole collective. I've known these man. I'm good with these man. Yeah.
Ain't got time for the party. Lost in the jungle to run the safari. On IAD they keep grinding, mate. While I was just
IED. That's Wombat. I was about to say Nervy and Grill. Nervly and Grill. Greeley, Nerve and Wombat IED. Yeah, that's from like 2017. 2018?
Ain't got time for the party. Lost in the
Maybe
jungle
even
to run the safari. On IAD they keep grinding, mate. While I was just came for a pint in a palmy. Or should I say Palmer? Don't care, still came for a Barbie. We got Nerve on the verse with Greelz, on it off Big THC with the Sharpie.
King and Tazzy with the Prince of Brisbane, always on a mission, never been an intermission. Bro, I'm jiggy with it, never ever inconsistent. Give me criticism, but you know
what is that flow? What is it? What?
For a Barbie, we got Nerve on the verse with Greelz, on it off Big THC with the Sharpie.
King and Tazzy with the Prince of Brisbane, always on a mission, never been an intermission. Bro, I'm jiggy with it, never ever inconsistent. Give me criticism, but you know I live for this shit. I've been clean with my steeds since I did the dishes. With the feed with a team, that's a quick division. If I eat them, my G's, no, I'm sitting with them. Want beef, let it freeze, never been the victim. Bro, I put in work for my time in the spotlight. Now these girls all on alert, trying to lock eyes like you weren't with me back when I wasn't on fire. Now I'm popping off, trying to say he's a hot guy.
Don't wind me up, lads. No, what is that flow, man? Oh, I sound like a gigs ad-lib. Oh, blood. No, like, you know what annoys me about this? Because Nerve has evolved as an artist, yeah. Nerve has very much evolved as an artist, and I love all the changes he's made in his career. I feel like he's being more organically himself. Like, Nerve is doing Nerve things, and I say that from the best place in my heart possible, right? But like, then I hear this that throws me back to his style from like 2 to 3, 4 years ago, and I can't help but selfishly just want to hear a little bit of this from time to time. Like, this reminds me of the IED, Where You Been, Sober, like those kind of days. Can't lie, bro. You can't just... Nah, man.
Been a while since we told her to back up. Big team ready state that we catch up. Lines connected at a stronger the track, and we ain't gonna snap, pull tight like it's cat gut.
Ain't gonna stop till we tear the map up. Call Greelz like where you at, cuz. Been a minute, time to spit the facts. I got a little bit to say, now it's time to act up.
Walk past too quick in the head spun. So many shows still pump for the next one. Think I won't go in, better call if the phone don't ring, then you're gonna get your neck run. Take a look at all the work that we get done. Foot to the floor, still wanna hear the rev run. And we ain't talking DMC, get golly on track, then we dance like it's F1. G to the R to the E to the E to the L to the E to the Y. I'm a bass with the bars, can't leave to the 8. Gotta tell MCs to get mine. Just feel the bass, they help build this place. I can't turn back on it like time. But they can't fly by, yeah, there's been a quick 5 and I've never seen Nerve not grind. A lot of these cunts just mates for the gram.
I've never seen Nerve not grind.
But the real ones still got love for the fam while the laggers act at the wagon. Bad man, think I'm in the bandwagon. Damn, I've been on board, the law of the land. And I've known no one since no one's young. While no one knows, so talk to the hand, bruh. Ain't got time for the party. Lost in the jungle to run the safari. On IAD they keep grinding me while I was just came for a pint and a palmy. Or should I say Palmer? Don't care, still came for a Barbie. We got Nerve on the verse with Greelz, on it off Big THC with the Sharpie.
King and Tassy with the Prince of Brisbane, always on a mission, never been an intermission. Bro, I'm jiggy with it, never ever inconsistent. Give me criticism, but you know I live for this shit. I've been clean with my steez since I did the dishes. With the feed with a team, that's a quick division. If I eat them, my G's, no, I'm sitting with them. One beef, let it freeze, never been the victim. Bro, I put in work for my time in the spotlight. Now these girls all on alert, trying to lock eyes like you weren't with me back when I wasn't on fire. Now I'm popping off, trying to say he's a hot guy like baby. I could dirty dance like Swayze, I could give you a few babies, but right now if it ain't about the work, don't faze me. Trying to make plans like the 18, that's why it's N to the E to the RVE with big grills. You know we on a darty steed since 016, freestyles on MP. Now we beat up the beats and we can't be beat. Now we shine so bright I can hardly see. What you mean you an artist, G? I paint a picture vivid like I've been Da Vinci, and the beats and the bars all start with me. But this joint's a heater, shout out Labakin. Took it from east to west, south, then back again. Next going into galactic, zap running again. Next get snapping whenever I hit a track again. What's good, cuz? What's happening? Talk what they want, but they know I ain't at them. I ain't running the race, your words all chatter around. I got money to make a merch, I'm packaging.
Been a while since we told her to back up. Big team ready state that we catch up. Lines connected at a stronger the track, and we ain't gonna snap, pull tight like it's cat gut.
Ain't gonna stop till we tear the map up.
I'd say Palmy, but I don't know. Palmer. We wouldn't shorten it.
Call Greelz like where you at, cuz. Been a minute, time to spit the facts. I got a little bit to say, now it's time to act up.
Been a while since we told her to back up. Big team ready state that we catch up. Lines connected at a stronger the track, and we ain't gonna snap, pull tight like it's cat gut.
Ain't gonna stop till we tear the map up. Call Greelz like where you at, cuz. Been a minute, time to spit the facts. I got a little bit to say, now it's time to act up.
That selfishly wants me to hear Nerve on Graham now again. Selfishly, very selfishly. Fucking hell, blood. Alright, I need a break. I need to go get water or something. You man can debate Palmer or Palmy. That's up to you. We got 5 tracks left to go. We are gonna continue. Manazil is gonna be next, so we're definitely gonna make sure we're in for this for the rest. So yeah, let me go get a drink and then we're back. Let's do this. Fucking hell, man. Everyone being great. Hey, listen, do what you want, man. It's your life. Sorry, I realised I didn't play music when I left. Sorry, people. My bad. My bad. I love that. All right, let's keep it moving. I'll wait another minute or so for people to get back here. Blood, I just bought. Say, give me another 10 seconds, because clearly I gotta get water. I gotta get a bit of water, and I gotta leave it on the other side of the fucking room, don't I? Yeah, mate. Well, this is just fucking Earthy Solomon's now, isn't it, mate? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Fucking Palmer or Palmer, who gives a shit? That's slow done with you, mate. We don't give a flying monkeys, mate. Is the album available on Spotify? Well, Trent, yeah, it is, mate, yeah. Yeah, it is. Available on all platforms, mate. It's a fucking album, isn't it? There you go, there's my Alfie Solomon's impression. Alright. Light work, let's go, man. Featuring Manazil, Larragon himself. Liam. That's out of order. Light work, let's go. Voice acting is impressive. I appreciate that, Danny.
Oh yeah, so now I can take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill him with ease. My name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hard, but to me that was way too easy. Way too easy. Put your money up and I'ma take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill him with ease. My name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hard, but to me this is live what? How many dudes you know roll like this? How many dudes you know flow like this? How many? Now plenty. Off the head I can name about 20. And I don't care if I sound jaded. See nowadays shit's getting outrageous. Off the ground favorites sound outdated. With the rest full of trends cause they clap chases. But if you're a star then I'm intergalactic. Laugh if you think you can match with. Cold as the Arctic and winter. Fast as a blink. If you start then I'll finish it that quick. Sparring a pin to the mat. Diss me with the bars and get rid. That's a cardinal sin to a Catholic. You aren't gonna win in a clash. Get charged into cinders and ashes. Your chances of slim as a matchstick. Fuck the drama in your brain cause we out for the end of theatrics.
I like that. You'll get charged. Your chances are as slim as a matchstick, like the whole fire skit. I like that.
To the mat, diss me with the bars and get rid. That's a cardinal sin to a Catholic. You aren't gonna win in a clash. Get charged into cinders and ashes. Your chances of slim as a matchstick. Fuck the drama in your brain cause we out for the end of theatrics. I said take your best shot then pass me a drink cause I party on beers like an addict. No matter what you do, you get that done. Play a bait and not go win. That's the outcome. Suckers wanna shoot up at the mouth till it's time to buy the bullet, but if I get triggered, you get that gun. I'm shining on them, not hydroponics, but that's live work. Boom, bang, track, trailer, a ground verse.
I like how he's transitioned between different flows as well, effortlessly. I ain't sleeping. Like, don't get me wrong, there might be bars going over my head, but just because I don't pause doesn't mean I'm not listening to a bar either. Like, listen to the whole 20 man can flow like this and nobody else skip. Like, I'm listening, innit? Like, just because I don't pause it doesn't mean I don't hear a bar though. I also respect Greeley the fact that all of your features have had a healthy amount of time on the track. I don't like it when features only have a short amount of time. I really respect the fact that you've actually allowed your feature artists to have time to spit their verses and or be a big part of the track.
Your rhymes were time is money and talk is cheap, so I up the price cause I know what I'm worth.
Talk is cheap, up your price cause I know what I'm worth. That's hard.
Time is money and talk is cheap, so I up the price cause I know what I'm worth. I've been on the grind, oh yeah, so now I can take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill him with ease. My name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hard, but to me that was way too easy.
I just meant in general. Oh yeah.
Way too easy. Put your money up and I'ma take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill him with ease. My name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hot, but to me this is life.
yeah.
With my bars and my beat, so I can't be defeated. My words and my weapons, I'm armed to the teeth, and I'm playing my part with my heart in the streets. You can say that you're hard, but I laugh at your weakness. I won't regard you, jokers bar. If you go smoking hot like Joan of Arc, best believe I'm gonna live it with a broken heart. You get the D with the E, shame go to class.
I like the energy in his voice. I like the cadence. I like the delivery of it.
And I make it look so easy when I'm going hard. My team here free spirits like an open bar. And you better watch your step, I'm on the chosen path. I penetrate the hard road like an overpass. Beef with the go, yeah, you reap what you sow. Got my back to the wall, you can see how I've grown. Like Caesar in Rome, got a seat on the throne with my head in the game, in a league of my own. Rappers like the baller, I can see that they're broke. Haven't got a single cent, man, not even cologne. I speak what I know and I seek what I'm owed. If you owe me a debt, I won't leave you alone. You better get a man who I'm not level. If you're stepping in, I've really got a daily weapon, yeah, my pen is venom.
That double time flow.
Definitely reckon I was shining off your eyes, hurt. Never be a such a thing. Better me a light work. Take it easy, look, take it easy. With the ADHD, yo, it ain't that easy. Actually, little buddy, I'm straight up breezy. You all up in my space, now your face is real. Not taking the piss, you're gonna taste my pee. Till you get with the program. I'm straight up breezy. You all up in my space, now your face is real. Not taking the piss, you're gonna taste my pee.
Taking the piss, you're gonna taste my pee-pee.
Get with the program and the same to TV. Haters keep their head down cause the face is defeat.
Oh, that's funny.
With manners and Greelz. I've been on the grind, oh yeah, so now I can take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill 'em with ease, like my name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hot, but to me that was way too easy. Way too easy, put your money up and I'ma take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill 'em with ease, like my name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hot, but to me this is live work.
This is light work and I'm too fly to try fight first. Don't wanna get left for the right turns, but it's foot to the floor with the right words. I've been doing this shit and it's way too easy. Gentlemen stays, don't make us lazy. I'm back on the set, treat the game with respect, and I ain't gonna let these haters see me, nah. Fuck doing it hard, but a duck hunt when they come through with the bars of the duck hunt when the gun shoots for the stars and I'm cut one. Stickers don't move from the past and the past, but I know I'm not thirsty. I paid my dues way before I turned 30. Schemes are clean and it flows through dirty. I'm deep in my books and the style's too nerdy. Comes quick when it's like work, flows at the tap like a sink when the pipe burst. Got hits, head split when it's my verse skits, but the shit is a tip of the iceberg. Lines hurt, but these maggots are panicking, scattering thoughts that they're trapped in a labyrinth. But I got my head screwed on like a mannequin, I'm back again, spitting with manners and larrikin. Got the sauce by the dip like a ramekin, still stick staunch where the bitches are chattering. Ain't got time for the clicks that are vanishing, don't wanna get touched like kids in the Vatican, nah. This is big Greelz, I've been in it too long for the quick thrill.
So I am just listening. I'm just listening because I just really like this. Because of the length of the song as well. It's not one that I want to just break down every other bar. It's like just let it breathe for a second. So it's just listening. Just before you thought I'm still zoned in. I'm just listening, bro.
Catch up, blade spin like a windmill, cause this is light work and I'm a big deal.
I've been on the grind, oh yeah, so now I can take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill 'em with ease, like my name was easy. Suckers wanna take me.
Although there's a lot of energy in the track, it feels laid back as a listener.
Yeah, I don't know that it ain't that easy.
I think that's more so down to the production. Cold. Nice vocal chops.
Put your money up and I'ma take it easy. Ruthless on the record and I kill 'em with ease, like my name was easy. Suckers wanna take me out, I don't know that it ain't that easy. Everybody wanna be hot, but to me this is live work.
But to me, this is light work. Was the first rapper I battled from mainland Australia. I'm honoured to be making music with him over 12 years. It's a big journey, innit? Big journey.
And McDonald's isn't a meal anymore, all right? It's not.
Is this taken from a live set, or is this just taken, or is it purposely recorded?
Really not. Stop going there every week. What is in the fridge now? Nothing? Expired milk? Grow up. Go to the supermarket. Fill it.
Are we going into grow up next? We are.
Stop writing paragraphs on Facebook about why you hate the cops. You're not a freedom fighter, Damo. You punched your girlfriend. All right? Grow up. Stop using 2 phones. An adult has 1 phone, okay? You're not a drug dealer.
I like the fact that you've done another interlude saying grow up, because I like the fact you've done it, because I really wanted Grow Up to play after the initial intro interlude. So I'm glad that you've put one in here just before it.
You sold some pink Mitsubishis to a 15-year-old 16 years ago. That Nokia in the drawer, throw it out. You're not going to use it. You get 1 phone. Grow up. Enjoy the album. But don't play it on a train. Unless you have headphones, okay? If you're playing this on a train through wireless speakers, I have a message for the other passengers. Attention, passengers. The person playing this album through a wireless speaker on a train is a dickhead. Put some headphones in.
Grow up. And on that note, I don't know why the video's not here, so I'm gonna get the video up. I'm gonna get the video up for this because it deserves the video. Saying your album playlist, bro, on your channel. Put in the video rather than the thingy track, bro. All right. Unless there's a reason for not doing it. We're about the same amount of time. You've got a little extra bit of interlude on this part.
Get like 16-year-old kids hit me up on Facebook like,
Come on, Greelz. Surely have a sesh, bruh.
I'm a fully grown man. You're a 16-year-old kid. So these days, when they hit me up, there's only one thing I gotta say.
Grow up.
Don't tippy-toe past, don't start with your whinging if you didn't go hard. Rappers thinking it's a silly joke, it isn't though, bruh. Should've put your bars
Greasy.
sniffing coke glass. Grow up. Still spitter, but they give it no qualms. Could put them to the test, but the dickheads don't pass. I just put it on a sticky note and stick them so far. Get it written with a stick and poke thick on both arms. Grow up, no fucks if they think it won't last. They said they're running shit, but they didn't show hard. They can think they're so smart while they sip a cold draft. Got a lot to talk about, but they're spinning no yarns. Grow up, I won't budge cause they didn't grow fast. A lot of folk need to go and kick their own ass. And I ain't dissing, no, they be considered so harsh. I just tell them grow up while I'm spitting dope bars.
Grow up.
Greeley said grow up.
Greeley said grow up. Tell him Greeley said grow up.
I won't budge, gotta tell him Greeley said it
Grow up.
Greeley said grow up.
Greeley said grow up. Greeley, what you've done with a lot of your songs on your project as well is made them so that they're easy to learn. The hooks are so simple to the fact that even if you was at a live show and not knowing who the fuck you were, you could spit this back first time. So like it's I can imagine your shows go off. I can imagine your shows go off.
I won't budge, gotta tell him Greeley said it grow up. Stop looking mad, bruv, grow up. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't have fun. There's a lot of grown ups, just sookie sad cunts, and they say the same thing cause they couldn't.
Cause remember, really, as well as not being able to slut drop like me, as well as not being able to twerk like me, you cannot stink face like me. We've had this conversation. That is 3 events in the Olympics now. Talk to me nice, your local mini fridge. Well, that's the thing. So some people make music for the live show, and then other people make it for headphone listeners being indoors. Other people make it for festivals. Other people make music for the car light. You know what I mean? Like, there's music that's made for different environments. A lot of pop music is mixed and mastered so it sounds good coming out of an iPhone. Like, because it needs to sound good to the casual listener who don't care about having good speakers, that probably don't go to many live shows, etc, etc. Stink. Can't do it like me. Can't do it like me. Can't do it like me. Oh, maybe a little bit of pudding.
Grown up, show love, never keep your trap shut. They got a bit of brains, so they need to act cut. If they try to give it shit, you gotta give it back. But you gotta know they won't grow, ever get to catch up. Grow up so much that can fit in that cup. They said it's half full, let me fill it back up. And I used to give a fuck when I didn't have one, so I had to grow up and then get this track done. Grow up. Greeley said grow up.
Greeley said grow up. Tell him Greeley said grow up.
I won't budge, gotta tell him Greeley said it grow up.
Gotta love some pud.
Greeley said grow up. Greeley said grow up. Tell him Greeley said grow up. I won't budge, gotta tell him Greeley said it grow up. Greeley said grow up. Greeley said grow up. Tell him Greeley said grow up. I won't budge.
Are we not doing that?
Greeley said it grow up.
Come on, Greelz. Went and racked a bottle of bean just for us, bruh. Come on, bruh. You're my favorite rapper. You're the only rapper I listen to.
Nothing. No! That is not an acceptable allegation. Talk to me nice.
Bruh. I fucking got a sweet 50. Fucking blue cheese.
Greeley, you think you have a better stink face than me? Grow up.
Bruh.
How about that, big man?
Instagram.
How about that?
I love pud.
I love pud too. We all love a bit of pud. Alright, In the Mood featuring Scorps and Dundee. Dunners live in the flesh. Greeley has you there. No, young men, young ladies. Put up your hand before you speak. Don't wind me up, man. Don't wind me up, people. Let's have a stink face off the... Greelz, don't do it. Don't do it. I'd watch that. Can't do it like me.
In the mood for a bait in the bass kick. In the mood for a fade in a day trip.
Yeah.
In the mood for the scene to get a face, like a face that we can't be bothered with the fake shit. It's DB, Dundee and Big Greelz been putting in work. Those skills pay the bills. Spent too much time to give it up for cheap thrills. In the mood to get it done and no worries, we will.
I'm never under the weather, did be endeavour to better the beats, keeping it street, who on it with me?
That sample is nice.
Too much time to give it up for cheap thrills.
And the way Scorp's coming was clean as well.
In the mood to get it done and no worries, we will.
I'm never under the weather, did be endeavour to better the beats, keeping it street, who on it with me? I'm breaking free, I take you out your misery, Da Vinci symphonies and dodgy words, learn from efficiency. Burn when discredit me, your name is all you got and I'm a man of my word. Ain't concerned of what you heard about me, take the worthy route, dirty south made me who I am today. Not ashamed to say the name, Tassie lad, Melbourne graduate.
Old mate from Tassie, this track is another one, 10 years in the works.
But you feel the punch and packing it immaculate, so bounce when I break it down and raise the clowns in the town. With a flow like this, dodgy in the building, tearing off the ceiling, feel alive when I kill them. So appealing on the mic, drop a tie, feel it in your thighs, pulsate your eyes when we do it right. Mesmerise on the spot, have you heard a lot about Big Greelz, Dundee and DB?
In the mood for a beat in the bass kick. In the mood for a feed in a day trip. In the mood for the scene to get a face, like a face that we can't be bothered with the fake shit. It's DB, Dundee and Big Greelz been putting in work. Those skills pay the bills. Spent too much time to give it up for cheap thrills. In the mood to get it done and no worries, we will. Scorp said it best, travel wet but still a Tassie lad. Used a bit of battle rap to get across and have a crack. I said the Dunners better take it to the world, and that he dominated continents, he conquered them and travel back. Dodgy bros been killer debater with Da Vinci
yeah,
on the
Dunners really did his thing. UK, America, like man did his thing.
William straight, a big love goes to Lords with that hand styles fresh since the days in the rib with no grills on my teeth. Ayy, kept the bond, didn't matter the shore. Either side of the straight, we knew the talent was raw, and we never gave a fuck which click. Shit stinks, seen a lot of head shrink and hit the back of the board. On the court in the game, been the same since the whistle blew. Been the boss to give it to him straight like it's an interview and rise above it when these other rappers had a bit of you and rep at home. Let them know Tassie's always in the mood. In the mood for a beat in the bass kick. In the mood for a feed in a day trip. In the mood for the scene to get a face, like a face that we can't be bothered with the fake shit. It's DB, Dundee and Big Greelz been putting in work. Those skills pay the bills. Spent too much time to give it up for cheap thrills. In the mood to get it done and no worries, we will.
I'm on the throne dropping bombs like I'm taking a shit. Watch me unleash the nugget on this game when I spit. Once we step in the ring, no debating a win. The motherfucking undisputed Tasmanian kings. Me and Scorp's been tight since back in the day. Me and Greelz took our city to the national stage. A decade ago, they hated on the rap from our state.
Dunner's coming hungry there. The only pet peeve I have is that his breaths are left in, and although that can be fine, Dunner's has very half breaths in like I do, so I cut mine out of most of my tracks because they're very, very harsh though. Yeah, he's got very harsh breaths. I would probably either make them more subtle by leveling them down or just cutting them out at all. I only say that because it's a small pet peeve of mine and it doesn't matter to most people, but I can't unhear them now. So yeah, that's the only criticism I have of that.
The motherfucking undisputed Tasmanian kings.
It normally happens when you have a delivery like that as well, that's like going all in. Again, that's what normally happens with me, so yeah.
Me and Scorp's been tight since back in the day.
Yeah.
Me and Greelz took our city to the national stage. A decade ago, they hated on the rap from our state, but now they frothing on it, hitting up the channel for plays. CHC can't get around to your dogs. I dropped my first CD in 2004. Made I battled my whole life, and we ain't out of the war. But I got a couple dodgy brothers that are down for the cause. So give a round of applause for that OG Tassie talent. Greelz, you know I'm in a mood to get a crack-a-lackin'. From grassroots to international battle rap, and built the scene from the ground up and got it back in action. Dunners, Scorp's one, Big Greelz, Dodgy Brothers.
In the mood for a beat in the bass kick. In the mood for a feed in a day trip. In the mood for the scene to get a face, like a face that we can't be bothered with the fake shit. It's DB, Dundee and Big Greelz been putting in work. Those skills pay the bills. Spent too much time to give it up for cheap thrills. In the mood to get it done and no worries, we will.
Love that. All right. Second to last penultimate track of the album, but the last track that I haven't heard yet, and this has a bunch of features on it, featuring Ruller, Scrub, Birdbrain, Latchy Hamill, and Cortex, and then Cloud I have heard. So yeah, I'm back. Let's go through all these features on this track, man. It's nice to have Greeley here, man. Good to have all of you man in here with him, sharing a bit of love, man. Right, so I have heard of Scrub, obviously. I have heard Birdbrain. I believe I've heard of Latchy. I've heard of the name. Don't know if I've heard him on a track yet. I think I have. Cortex, that are also in a similar boat. I think I've heard him on a track. Ruller, I definitely haven't, though. But yeah. Wait, have I got it wrong? Locky. Okay, not Latchy. Sorry, my brother. Sorry, my bad. My bad, brother. Locky Hamill. Or Larky. Latchy, sorry. Locky Hamill, is that right?
They say they miss me, I'm back. They hate and miss me.
Well, let's okay.
They try and slick it to rap. They wind up missing.
Is this him on the like hook or verse here?
They gonna miss me.
Sorry, look, brother, I'm just allow me, man. Sorry, brother.
Know my body, say my name wherever I go. They say they miss me, I'm back. They hate and miss me with that. They try and slick it to rap. They wind up missing in that. They gonna miss me when
Carl and Adelaide, yeah? And that's Cortex on the hook. Okay.
they know my body, say my name wherever I go.
I'm back with an album. Come back on the track with a slap for the hacks of the doubting. They get too slack, better move back when the brown just rap for an actual outcome. That's why you can't fuck with the team. Got so many features, but crunching the scene. A lot of cunts get jelly when they ain't on the plane. If they want a free flight, then good luck to their dreams. Yeah, bruh's gotta trust what I mean. Still keep it sharp from the cuts to the schemes. Ain't so many hands get bit for the feed. And the hungry are weak when it comes to the grain. Cause cunts rule everything around me. But I
Cash rules everything around me. He said, nah, my cream is cunts rule everything around me.
The hungry are weak when it comes to the grain. Cause cunts rule everything around me. But I say through shit, gotta trust, don't doubt me. And I got a strong mob in the shadows. If I catch you off guard, shit's gonna get rowdy.
Yeah, I'm back on the street with some groceries I stole from the supermarket, so I own for free.
So who's this spitting now?
I hand them out to the lost and the hopeless. Ones who can't eat, can't sleep, that are homeless. Giving back is the way I was raised, cultured. Visionary kid, focused, know this. If they ask why, I do it for my people. Return serve, deuce, now we're equal. Why Oz ain't ready for the sequel? Spit so hard, but his flow so lethal. Tazzy black rap kid burst on the atlas. Fact is, you don't even know what the fact is.
He has great clarity, great delivery as well.
Tazzy black rap kid burst on the atlas. Fact is, you don't even know what the fact is. 16 lines at a time, baby, hear me. Tazzy rap on the rise, baby. Clearly, Greeley, Dundee, Wombat, really. Roller, gonna be the next one, cheer me.
That's a clean verse, a very, very clean verse. Scrub, let's go, man.
Dundee, Wombat, really. Roller, gonna be the next one, cheer me.
Guess who's back in attendance? Back with a vengeance. If they're talking rap, then I'm back in a sentence. Back to my old ways, back on tour. So now it's back to the benders. Man, I'm a word, but the word around is I'm the man. Like, damn, that's weird as hell. But I've earned my stripes, so this year scrubs in your face like it's clear as snow. Rap's got them flicking their wrists, hitting the wall, into a dance. Women all licking their lips, and the pricks who were giving me shit growing up, wanting pics for the gram. Follow the blueprints, got sick of the plans. Now I'm just doing this shit cause I can. Now I'm just doing this shit for myself and doing this shit for the fans. Like,
that's a weak verse by Scrub, in my opinion. I only say that for two reasons. One, his delivery sounds weak. I don't know if that's just because it's mixed differently. He normally doubles up his vocals. That was.
Now I'm just doing this shit.
Yeah, he normally doubles up his vocals. That's only a single layer vocal. Then maybe that's the reason why. Secondly, that felt like that verse was written to something faster and then it's slowed down for the sake of this beat here. It sounds too slow. He's dragging out his syllables too long. I preferred a lot of other Scrub verses than that. But Love to Scrub, because Scrub is one of the hardest fucking MCs in Australia, in my opinion.
For myself and doing this shit for the fans. Like
bird brain back on track, back off the back burner, back like a boomerang, murder.
That flow.
Bucket hat, blur,
3 days into a bender. You know what? You can kind of hear it in his voice. He sounds tired. Yeah.
This in the back with a bat in a burqa. Backhand gang, return of the Jedi. Bar so hard, I was born with a semi. Feeling homesick, then I'm bored in the next flight. 747 Perth Lord type red eye.
Bro, no worries, bro.
I was still a beginner until SAE turned me into a killer. I wrote way more lines than I did on the mirror. The old school and the mool, I'm a killer gorilla. Now I lay lower than a Chilean river. I freestyle from the jump like an Olympian swimmer. My flavour staying hotter than an Indian dinner. And I just took it right back. What an Indian giver. So I'm
Decent verse. Now it's Lockie.
Back, but to be honest, I never left. I've been keeping busy getting better with the sentences I've been.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha. Yanan, thank you for donating free. Hello, my lovely. I hope you're having a marvellous day. Have you been taking your anti-inflammatory pills? No, I haven't. Thank you for reminding me. That little armpit rash won't go away by itself. Aha. Anywho, here's some cheeky Christmas money for my Chaz Bear. Love you lots. Thank you, Nan.
So I'm back, but to be honest, I never left. I've been keeping busy getting better with the sentences.
Whoever the fuck you are, man, I love you.
Rapping fly till I'm hoarse like Pegasus. Been at this shit forever now. I'm finally on the precipice of seeing a few benefits. But I've come to find you see a ton of life's bonds sides when you're on the ride. That's why I love my life while some despise theirs and wonder why they haven't gotten what they'd like yet. But expectation is the enemy of happiness, a mother of disappointment. Don't let it bring paralysis. Keep grinding, trying, and you might find you manifest a lot more when those rotten thoughts like your catalyst. So fuck hungry, I'm ravenous. That's why I'm snapping on the mic, rip it wide, yeah, I'm blind and rapping for the night. Thinking right back when I'd imagine kicking rhymes with these guys. Now I'm psyched, it's happened.
I like that.
Thinking right back when I'd imagine kicking rhymes with these guys. Now I'm psyched, it's happened.
Another good verse.
Cortex back for the title. Like I'm Tyson, I break backs on my rivals. Crack spinal, they call me old head like the crack on the vinyl. Went to they whole head getting cracked on the vinyl. So use your whole chest when you're speaking.
That was a nice double entendre.
Like I'm Tyson, I break backs on my rivals. Crack spinal, they call me old head like the crack on the vinyl. Went to they whole head getting cracked on the vinyl. So use your whole chest when you're speaking. Cause I'm the one that hold dread like the old head on the weekend. And y'all weaklings all tweaking. So we take your hands off y'all. Yeah, we the lost of the Mohicans. I bomb with a lit wick expression. You hear that tick tick, then you testing. I'm acing the quiz, it's all tick tick when I'm testing. They claiming they drillers and chick in the weapon, but ain't no chicks in your section. Take a load off. Quick expression.
That's hard. That's hard.
Then you testing. I'm acing the quiz, it's all tick tick when I'm testing. They claiming they drillers and chick in the weapon, but ain't no chicks in your section. Take a load off. Shit, I'm back like chopper with the blowtorch. I'm clipping your toes off. It's getting boring. I'm fixing the doze off. Sitting back and puffing the cigar bigger than Bogarts. Hey Greelz, I told him. Dig a hole.
Has so much replayability, third time listen through and still picking up new shit. That's what you want from your favorite artists.
Bury yourself. Sprinkle some fertilizer.
Cortex had the hardest verse on the track, along with Ruller.
Put some water on that shit. And grow the fuck up.
Grow up.
This is YTG. The real is back.
They say they miss me, I'm back. They hate and miss me with that. They try get slick, it's a rap. They wind up missing in that. They gonna miss me when I'm gone, that's all that I know. They know my body, say my name wherever I go. They say they miss me, I'm back. They hate and miss me with that. They try get slick, it's a rap. They wind up missing in that. They gonna miss me when I'm gone, that's all that I know. They know my body, say my name wherever I go.
Decent track. Heavy loaded. And Cloud, very, very good song.
Sometimes Sometimes my life is like a cloud that has been drifting by. Over the years I felt the tears from when my people cry. So many that become a family cause we think alike and share.
I feel like this works really well as an outro track.
Our stories proud so we can see them through some different eyes. It's hard to say I've met a person with the perfect life, but we're all navigating, working through our hurt inside. It doesn't matter who you've lost, you can turn and rise to carry the energy, leave the legacy internalized. I guess we never get our cards and play with what they give us, so we stay up in this game for ones that are no longer with us. You can sit and wait to wonder when they're gonna visit. Focus on the time that you have left to then uphold the spirit. I try to find a balance handling this energy. It's hard to take it on then let it go and try to set it free. I guess eventually we'll let it be and then you'll see I had to write the song to show you all what it is meant to me.
Drifting by, dripping tears from the sky. On a cloud drifting by, dripping tears from the sky.
I'm a cloud drifting by, dropping tears from the sky. I'm rain. I love that. That's so smart, man. So smart.
Dripping tears from the sky. On a cloud drifting by, dripping tears from the sky. On a cloud drifting by, dripping tears from the sky.
So many tragedies I think of while I try to sleep. I think of Tyler and I hope his father finds some peace. I remember every word that I had said to Keegs and hope his fam can overcome the pain and help each other grieve.
She really did.
I can't help but feel it all inside, it eats me up. Still I see the bridge and think of Eve the night she
really does nail the fucking vocals. I'd love to work on a track with you and Denny on this kind of vibe. I'd love to do that one day, man.
left the pub. Still dreaming Zach and think of how his son must have suffered. I think I promise and I hope one day we find his brother. I hope that you can find some strength and try live through my words. When Jared's family was there and heard me spit my verse.
Jared,
but still I'm sick of feeling lost with how the system works. And God, I wonder when Jari will get the justice he deserves. I feel I'm channeling the sorrow from a dozen cries. We keep on moving forward but it's hard to say goodbye.
You can hear Cortex as well, yeah. And it adds a lot. Those little vocal hums in the back that you hear right now, they're adding a lot.
Moving forward, but it's hard to say goodbye. I think of Alan, how I see him in his brother's eyes, and hope I'm great and distant when I meet him on the other side.
Cloud drifting by, dripping tears from the sky. On a cloud drifting by, dripping tears from the sky. On a cloud drifting by, dripping tears.
Yeah. Definitely, people. I think we've nailed it. And that is that album right there, dedicated to the memory of Laura Lawrence. All right, that's big. That is big. Yeah, the fucking Greelz. I'm just gonna go back to this. So while I talk about this album, we got the album artwork there. This album, is a very consistent album. A very, very consistent one. I like the fact that Greeley's able to bring different flavors to the table. I like the fact that it's a mature project. Despite being a mature project, you've still got your bangers in there. You still got your hype tracks. You still got him talking his shit. But just from a mature perspective, he's not 18 years old anymore. He's not doing this, that, and the other. And it's all reflected within these interludes that Lewis Spears delivers here, which add a lot of context. I almost wish there was one more in there, maybe. And that's very rare for a listener to go, I wish there were more interludes in an album, because normally we skip over the interludes, let's be real, yeah? But I feel like they add a lot of context. I feel like it adds a lot. And I mean, the repetitive theme of Grow Up, if you called this album Grow Up, I think it would work as well. But yeah, the Greelz works because, you know, it's first off just saying, right, if you believe in, if you're repping Greeley, you're repping a lot of the things that I stand for as well. And Greeley's very vocal with that. He's very vocal about what he stands for in this project, you know, whether he's talking about politics and certain corrupt people in the government in Gaddafi, whether, you know, he's talking about Tassie and repping that and being where he's from. He's done that by bringing his brothers from years ago, by bringing some talented guys from Tassie onto these verses. We've already commented on how you allow the feature artists to speak their mind. You give them time to breathe. You give them time to actually get going. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than a feature verse that slaps but it's only 8 or 16 bars long. Like, how the fuck can you only have an 8-bar fucking feature? I get it, like, things happen in the industry and when money's involved especially, I get it, but to hear people actually have time on verses really do work. There's 1 or 2 tracks that do feel like they go on for a while, Light Work being one of them, I'm Back being one of them, like 5 minutes plus. But at the same time, I'm not mad at it though, because not every single track is like that. And again, I would rather tracks, I don't know, it depends on the mood, but I'd rather tracks be on the slightly longer side than the slightly shorter side. I think I stick by that. But then you do have a couple of shorter ones in here, like Devil's in the Mix with Stretch One, you know, like Island Fee for the ones that are just bang, quick to the point and move on straight to the next one. Larrikin does a great fucking job with production all over this project. Cortex, you're saying mixed and mastered. Again, just great fucking job all round. Greeley himself being able to contrast what the features are bringing, or be able to meet this middle ground like he does with Complete on Now or Never 2, where they have similar styles in a lot of ways anyway, but they still have their own flavors. You know, it's like they've both delivered a plate of chicken and rice, but they've got about seasoning the chicken slightly differently. But at the end of the day, it's still chicken and rice, and they've still met in the middle. You get what I'm saying? So that's I like that. I like the fact that there's a lot of variety in this, yet it still follows a core theme, and that's what I feel like an album should do. I believe an album should do that. It should be able to have its different flavors, and that's the whole point in having features, so they can bring a different flavor on. But at the end of the day, if you're saying we're making chicken and rice, brother, we eating chicken and rice. And so, yeah, I rate this album. I really do rate this album. It's a good one. I'm gonna definitely go back to it. A couple people saying about replay value. Lots of replay value in there. Lots of bars to digest. Lots of subject matter that you can sit down and talk about with people. You know what I'm saying? That create discussions, that create conversation. I like that. That's what I listen to music for. Part of the reason why I do what I do now is to create conversation. This is why we're having this conversation. I want to see what you, man, think. I want to see if you agree with me. If there's something that you disagree, then let me know. Like, I like conversation, and albums like this create that. You know, especially for you, man, that live in Australia, because a lot of things apply to you, especially if you're from Tasmania. You must be proud to be repping Greeley, to be repping Dunners, to be repping Wombat, to be repping all of these other MCs that we've heard on this project. And so, yeah, man, I really like it, and nothing but love to Greeley. You spoke this into existence. You said this was going to be some of your best work. Yeah, I would agree. I really enjoyed Wisdom. I quite enjoy this album as well. It'd be interesting to see which one I prefer if I listen to them side by side, because off the top of my head, they're different, but I like them equally, I think. But I don't know. I'd need to go back and listen to Wisdom, as I hasn't listened to that in a couple of months or so. But I still go back and do listen to that project, to be fair. And so, yeah, man, if you haven't seen my On A Level show episode with Greeley, it's a good listen off the back of this. Feel free to go check that out if you haven't already. Denny, thank you for hanging around the stream as well. Greeley, thank you so much. I love it when the artist is able to join the live listens, because it's just nice for you to be able to interact with the viewers. Shout out to Manners that has been here, Lockie that's been here, a couple of other MCs that were on this project also hang around in the chat, and anyone that's a part of it. Shout out to all the people that have been part of THC or fucking just anything, like, you know what I mean? Anyone a part of the journey who's been around, just showing a bit of love, man. Yeah, man, nothing but love and all out on this one. I hear it, man. I hear it. Devil's in the Mix produced by Uncle Sam, Island Fever produced by Da Vinci, all the rest Larrikin. Thanks again, you legends. Definitely collab album. Last album was pretty much solo. Yes, that's a good point. Lots of features on here, and I think that's why it has a different feel to it. Awesome review. Appreciate that. Listen, Greeley, you know it's nothing but love. Yes, you can't stink face like me. Yes, you can't slut drop like me. But you know what you can do? you can fucking rap your ass off, man, and you know your shit. You know way more than I do, and I feel like I have a lot to learn from people like yourself, innit? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, nothing but mutual respect. And yeah, we'll make a track. We'll make a track in the near future. We will have a stink face off, a screw face off. The one and only mini fridge will come through prevailing, but you know, you can try. And I like the fact that you're able to banter off with, man, but yet we can still have serious conversations. I love that. So yeah, I'm gonna end on the Stretch 1 track. I think we need to end on that to finish off with. And yeah, man, I'll catch you, man, later. Let me know what you think of the album. Show Greeley some love. Go listen to the On Level Show episode, man. Catch you, man, soon.
Case closed, like Greeley said, they can take no joint. Been a threat with that fake tone. Yeah, I kill him dead with his flame stone. I never miss when I aim close. Been a pest, cane toad. Grind late for those pesos. Couldn't bear the weight of this payload, but our back breaks. Greyhound on that cat chase. Never Henny sipping, got that cascade. Backflipped in that rap game. Said get the mark and I'm unchained, untamed, unsigned, and I'm unfaced. Ain't cunts change for that front page. Fuck fame, I don't trust lanes. Had to bring it on wax, shut down set when I'm spitting my rap. Try to pick up my rhymes, but I push them right back. Won't get in my club dress looking like that. Still rock all black with a fitted nightcap. Try to hold me down, think I wouldn't fight back. You can do it like this, but I did it like that. And the crowd goes nuts when I finish my track.
I'm like spitting bars from the south side. Put the devils in the mix and it's on. Talk shit, but I didn't want it outright. Roll through too deep and it's gone. THC when I wake up. Don't switch, no sides, that's locked. Still got no time for a fake cunt. Stand still when the shit kicks off. They'll grind for the paycheck, still grind for the culture. Had to get a bullet taste test, get burnt skin, smell it like solder. Spend a long time on the tape deck, shit change and we get a bit older. Doesn't matter how bright that your flame gets, still gonna freeze when the scene gets colder. Just lurk, never had no manager. Big tank, got gas, full stamina. No time, just dates on the calendar. Got a long life, can't step to the caliber, ayy. Best state per capita, THC still spit it right back at ya. Gotta get it done, Stretch 1 to the place, unseen with the bass, E-Dak on the camera, yeah. Since George Street had enough of hearing them talk cheap, so I open doors and they all squeak, and I'm hearing when they try walk free. This is my house, you tried out and you'll find out I'm doing upkeep. I've been awake most of my life and I'm getting tired of seeing these cunts sleep. These cunts I'm like spitting bars from the south side, put the devils in the mix and it's on. Talk shit but I didn't want it outright, roll through too deep and it's gone. THC when I wake up, don't switch, no sides, that's locked. Still got no time for a fake cunt. Stand still when the shit kicks off.